I took pictures on accident.
Nice. Screenshots.
Hell yeah!
All right. What's going on, guys?
What's up? We're back.
You're
Yeah.
alive.
Here we go.
Alive.
Welcome to our humble podcast, the Unirrelevant Podcast, with Damien
What's going on, it's Jesse?
and
T-Mac.
hell yeah, we all here in this bitch doing the Lord's work.
So, our Lord and Savior, Dana White, or Joe
jeez.
Rogan.
That's
who it was, yeah.
our Lord and Savior Joe Rogan, as famously quoted by my father.
Yeah, on our first guest episode.
It was good. It was good. Speaking of another guest episode, first episode we do, getting into the new studio. I got to get my guy John Daly in here. I've been working with him today. Man, we all day long, 8 hours with this guy. It was just non-stop, passing back and forth information in healthy ways. I love talking with this dude. John, you're watching this. Fucking love working with you, man. There's a lot of we're both very conscious beings, right? So we know how crazy we sound. So there's a lot of self-judgment and not trying to come off as crazy, right? At first. And then once we both realize that we're both there. We're both open-minded.
Yeah.
We're just letting shit out. And there's a few guys working around us. And we would just be talking about I don't want to give anything away for
give us one
upcoming episode. John believes in this major uprising that's happening all over the world, with the spread of information, with the dissemination of the government. Borderline, very conspiracy theory shit. Almost QAnon type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not from a place, where the media would portray somebody like him to be. He's a hardworking father who has only gotten to where he is because of the situation us as Americans have been in for the past year and a half dealing with COVID. And it's all of these shutdowns and lockdowns and all these things that sparked his mind into just doing some research. And as you guys know how the internet can be, you start somewhere, next thing you know, you're all the way down a rabbit hole. And that's where he's at. And I've been there, and I've come out of that on the other side, mainly with psychedelics. And but I mean, to say that the things that he's saying, they're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's crazy. It's just, it sounds so crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's so far out of our control, too. And that's kind of like what you mean by coming out of the rabbit hole on the other side is people who do dive deep in those conspiracies, there's a lot of true ones, there's a lot of false ones, but it's if you believe even a small portion of the horrible things that are happening in this world, there's enough to change you mentally, and it's
oh, dude,
and it's hard, impossible to take it all on yourself, and it's he said, way bigger than you.
Yeah, man. It's really easy to become overwhelmed when you realize that shit stealing adrenochrome from children, from fetuses.
Well, also, I mean, for someone to label someone crazy under their own opinions and discussions, that person's mind is closed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They're not open, therefore they're gonna look at someone like you're fucking crazy, because they're already not gonna argue with you because apparently they're right.
John and I were getting those looks all day today.
I was gonna say it would be funny if you guys were all right, say you're working on 2 floors.
Yeah.
Wide open, you two are just talking on the top floor.
Between floors.
And you had hidden cameras on the second, facing other workers, with their disclosure. And just to catch their faces or their little comments, what the fuck are those two talking about?
No, there's electricians, 2 of them, young kids.
Oh boy,
they're running a conduit along a wall right behind a duct that we were just insulating, and I looked at one of them. I was like, he's fucking nuts, isn't he? Laughing. And he was like, I can't tell if it's him or you. That's my shit. I'll take it. I don't care. I was like, hey, if you want more, follow us on Unirrelevant Podcast.
That's probably how people look at Joey Diaz like all the time.
Joey?
Yeah.
Why? Because he's just so outspoken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I guess people who aren't aware of him, yeah. Like if you were to just go to like a comedy store, like go to the comedy store and he happened to be somebody there you'd never seen or heard of him before, which is pretty hard now. But yeah. Dude, the first time I heard Joey talk, I thought it was fake. I thought it was a character.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I thought that yeah, maybe this guy grew up in some shit, but he's glorifying. I just felt like all the stuff he says, it just sounds like it's a fucking movie script, especially when he's talking about stories. And Ari Shaffir, thank God for this guy. He actually calls this out on a Joe Rogan podcast, and Joe Rogan explains it. Like, he's like, well, if you live through the fucking horrors that this guy lived through, you would have to find a way to make it funny. You would have to find a way to take the pain out of it, especially if you're making a career telling that as your story. And when he said it, I'm just like, motherfucker. This guy is so smart, man. And dude, that's another thing with John is like he thinks that Rogan is mainstream. He thinks that Rogan is already a part of that 1%. You know what I mean? And I was trying to explain to him, like, dude, Rogan just touched mainstream like last year. Like within the past 5 years, he's rised from just being a comedian to the podcast godfather. Nobody called Joe Rogan that 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he had a lot of views and everything, but until the Spotify deal, CNN never fucking talked about Joe Rogan's podcast. New York Post never fucking talked about his podcast, except for when he had on people like Alex Jones or Neil deGrasse Tyson. Nobody were writing posts about him with Duncan Trussell or him with Bert Kreischer. Nobody was writing shit about him with Bob Lazar. You know what I mean? Like Bob Lazar, you know about Bob Lazar now, right? Like, if any articles should have been posted about the JRE, it should have been that conversation. Him talking with a guy who had high-level security clearance, who was obviously an intelligent human being, very intelligent, a propulsion's expert. He knew how to make energy, to bend space and time, to move mass through like matter. That's you know what I mean?
Or that other guy, the guy in Russia. Fuck, what's his name? I know you know him.
Edward Snowden.
Yeah. That's another one, like
John's telling me, he's like, man, I get it, you're in love with Joe Rogan. I was like, fuck you, I'm not in love with him. He's like, dude, you even said you listen to him 5 days a week, 3 hours a day. I was like, I'm like, well, it doesn't mean I'm in love with the guy. It means that I find his form of consciousness to be very similar to mine.
And the conversations that Joe just has.
Oh yeah, dude, he can ask questions, man. Like the amount of wonder he has. Did you watch the recent one with Crystal Ball and
yeah,
the two.
Yep.
Oh, they are awesome. They are awesome people. And that guy even kept saying to Joe, he's like, man, you hit the questions right on the head. You know how to ask questions. Yeah, we'll get there one day. Fuck
that
yeah!
Comes with,
you know what?
1,000 episodes of experience.
How could somebody even say that? And not to say that John was saying it in this manner, but how could somebody like use that as like an ammo towards you? As like, oh, you just look up to Joe Rogan. The guy is like wildly successful. He's wildly respected. He's wildly wise. How it like that's a compliment, you know?
Yeah, on top of like his fame and his like he didn't produce it out there or advertise or anything.
It
Like it
was
just
natural.
he
It
just kept
happened.
doing his thing, and just more and more kept rolling in. He didn't ask for it. It's just
Right.
how it became.
You know?
He followed what he likes doing, what he loves doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun when we get John in here. I just want to say to both of you guys, stay very open-minded and just ask questions. You know what I mean? Just ask questions because there's gonna. Uh, he already said he wants to do a minimum 3 hours.
Oh shit.
Like he's got so much he wants to. Like honestly, he could probably do 5. I'm not saying we would do that, but he definitely could.
We can
Especially
do a part
and
1 and a
especially in
part 2.
Oh yeah.
especially in our environment, how we just chill or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's oh yeah.
Keep the weed going.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. He actually grows some pretty good stuff too. And he blasts.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's
Slow.
he's actually a very intelligent guy. He's got a hell of a story too. I got a lot of respect for him. All right, so moving on from that, I had this wild thought. Okay, I was rushing home from work. Was it yesterday? On my lunch break. Maybe it was Monday. Wait, what's today?
Tuesday.
So it was yesterday.
You still working in East Hampton?
I worked there yesterday.
No.
Today I was out in Fales. Hour and 15 minutes. But so I was rushing home and coming down the little road that Jim's Packy is on. I noticed a funeral, right? So I slow down, and immediately it just hit me. Take your hat off. And I did. And then I thought about it. I'm like, where did I learn that? And why did I just do it? Like it was out of respect to take my hat off for the dead. And I even put it right, I just held it right here.
I think that's something like father passes down. I think because I think I learned the same thing from my dad.
Did you?
I never really wear hats, but like he, he was a big hat guy and like fucking take it off.
Take off the hat.
Yeah, I mean,
what is that? Where does that come from? Did you ever learn this?
Oh yeah.
You learned this as well.
Yeah, my last funeral I went to, I was the only person that took my hat off
Really?
during the service. It's usually only during the service, from what I have seen. But at the ending, when people are talking, meet and greet, saying their last prayers, like then hats usually go back on. But yeah, during service.
Well, not even just that, but like even just passing.
Yeah, I'd say at a funeral, like at a funeral.
Oh yeah, you don't even wear a hat.
Like this, like
I would
hats
never.
Off for funerals is always should be removed off. Like that's pretty disrespectful.
Even, yeah, absolutely.
Like, hats at a dinner table, that's disrespectful.
Whoops.
Remove your hat on your arm. Or place
Sorry,
it
I feel
seat.
naked when I don't have my hat.
Room, do not place the hat on the back of your head. Okay, so where does this come from?
I do take it off at the dinner table.
I don't know how to spell funeral procession. Oh, procession.
I had an old timer threaten me with a shotgun if I didn't take my hat off at Thanksgiving one time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's where I learned that one. I probably should have known better.
Okay, look at this. 5 minutes ago? Oh, estimated reading time. I was about to say, no fucking. Somebody else had this idea. A funeral procession isn't tradition. Yeah, okay, wait, where's the hat?
Etiquette. Well, driving in a funeral procession, I mean, really put that right order.
Where's the fucking hat thing? Oh, the do's and don'ts. Maybe in there.
Where I don't see that.
Cut in, don't you? Oh no.
No.
This is driving. Maybe. Yeah, this is all for drivers. This isn't.
I don't know. I mean, it's just a sign of respect, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
I wonder like where the idea came.
Like it's original
from, like, military tradition, you know what I mean? Because don't they remove?
Well, I mean, only the Navy wears caps, right?
No.
Nah, Army. Well, yeah,
Army still does. Marines do.
Like especially
for some
Air
reason,
Force
like,
does.
ceremonial gown and stuff.
Yeah.
But usually all those organizations.
The caps, those are only worn by generals.
No, I'm talking.
Like there are different style hats for ranks.
Yeah.
Like, but for like low ranks, they just wear those caps. Is that what you're picturing? The cap
No.
What do you picture?
It's like
for some reason I only imagine like the naval.
I'll pull it up.
Fleet.
Marine.
Oh, dude, talking about a Navy fleet. Did you guys see over, dude? Within the past, check this out. Within the past fucking year, China has tripled our Navy fleet. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. No shit.
Like ceremonial guard. Yeah, and that's the sailor one.
Wow, that was
I
like
remember
totally
going to
lost
DC
in my
and
head
but
for a moment.
They don't take theirs off.
They don't. Oh, really?
No.
Then where does it come from? So.
Well, I think that's like Damien saying it's a rank thing.
Yeah, but
in salute they wear them.
No, we're talking about strictly for. We're trying to relate this to a funeral procession.
I know, but if you're having a military funeral, you'll have the linesmen. I'm talking completely out of my ass. I don't know shit. But the ones I've seen, they keep their hats on.
So then that debunks what we're trying to figure out.
Except
so it's not from the
for if they don't do the pledge. There's
I think
one
only
thing
the
they
gunsmen
and flags.
Huh. Yeah, it's something to think about. Like for me, just because of my chance, I'm just trying to like figure out where was the origin of that? Like in what scenario, you're burying. Oh, you know what? The fire is hot. The fire is too hot to wear your hat. So you're standing there by the fire. You take your hat off. So you can get some fresh air. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you gotta think like back in the day when they're wearing like those 5-piece suits and they got the powder wigs and shit and they got the Abraham Lincoln hat on, like they're hot as hell. You know what I mean? They got these fancy garb on, so they're I guess it's probably just goes back really to the etiquette. You know what I mean? It's just proper etiquette.
See, when did it originate? Look for origin.
I wonder how many kids are taught that these days. Like, how many people still do it?
Yeah. What's the first one? Oh, look, go on, go down. Look at the title of that. Why do police officers take off their cap? Yeah. So, all right, go back. What's the first one? Is it disrespectful to wear a hat at a funeral? Let's see if it gives us any insight. Although a hat is an essential funeral attire, there's perfect occasion. Okay.
So it's tradition in the States. Women wear hats in church. Men, no. It can be seen as an act of disrespect for a man to wear a hat at a funeral, in a church, or during the pledge. So it's kind of a triple combo of like.
Right.
I mean, especially if you're at a funeral, disrespectful to wear in church in general, and then someone's dead, so it's disrespectful as fuck. Especially that way. So you doubled up your disrespect.
Yeah. Man. See, there was like literal guidelines of respect and order.
Yeah, exactly.
Just fucking 20 years ago. I mean, it was fading away, let's be honest. But all right, let's say 40 years ago or 50 years ago. It's been a while, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I mean like not some. I mean, I don't know. Some in the '90s. I was watching Fresh Prince and Carlton. So there's this chick. She was acting super disrespectful, and he just stepped in. He's like, "I cannot stand for this anymore. The way are you talking?" And he just like could totally, control the rest with like the proper etiquette.
Broke it down. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Oh
no, definitely not. Well, you can. You just have to do it in a
neutral gender
in such an intelligent fashion that nobody can disagree.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's pretty exhausting.
Exactly. Just stick to yourself. Who gives a fuck?
It really can be sometimes.
Yeah.
I really gotta go through all this.
So I had another idea. I definitely want to get to the bottom of this, though. I want to know where it originated from, how far it goes back. Was it England? Is it Roman?
Hey, you listeners, help us out.
Yeah, right. People who would be knowing some stuff, because everyone's got their different source of knowledge. It could
That's right.
They could know about old time.
Oh yeah, there's all kind of stuff out there to know.
Oh yeah, because it could go back to the nighttime.
I knew something once, and let me tell you. You can always find more things the longer you think. and ask. Do you ever just go in a loop and ask yourself another question, answer that, but then ask a question on the answer? You know what I mean? Like play games with your thought process.
Yeah.
And then try to remember what was the first question you asked. And then somehow find the similarities between all your questions. And then question, why am I thinking in this manner? And then when you realize why you're thinking in this manner, you're like, well, what got me to this thought process? You know, like there's always another question, man.
Yeah, it's usually when I'm like, oh shit, I gotta snap out of this room.
Right. Then you're like, let me put this out.
Yeah, I need to go back to work.
Oh yeah,
Just traveling too
Now that
deep.
does happen at work a lot.
Yeah.
It's like you snap in, and like, you notice like someone you're working next to is going a little faster. I'm like, oh shit, I was just way off
Now,
with some random.
Do you
fucking
vocalize it, or is it all in your
It's
head?
all. I just snap to it.
Because I vocalize it. My my boss and the other workers, they'll pop their head, and like if I'm in the spray booth and I'm just talking to myself, they'll poke their head and be like, "You talking to me, or who you talking to?" I'm like, "Just thinking out loud. It's all right." Or I'll have a conversation with whatever podcast I'm listening to at the time too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll be in a small room or something, you know, high up in between a grid, you know, wrapping some duck. And I'll be in there by myself, and somebody will say something stupid. It's usually Brendan Schaub. And I'll just yell at him or something, and like, what the fuck? And it's pop their head. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this fucking idiot. And I point to my ear. And they usually think I'm on the phone with somebody or something.
Hey, so I don't know if you saw, but I did send some to our Instagram, see if it worked.
Oh. Let's go ahead and pull that up.
It's a little Mother Nature clip. I don't know if it's real. But it looks cool.
Oh yes. Pull
Oh,
this
I
up.
saw that. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
this is beautiful. Can we get some sound? Oh, never mind. We don't need this.
Yeah, I did it anyway.
Yeah, that is.
That's very. Reminds me of that shit from Moana or whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Can you pause it for the sound? What? Like, you know, it's nuts. Is there are like old fucking texts that talk about giants, and you look all over Earth, and there are different. There are like stairs that are the size of buildings. You know what I mean? But they're literal stairs in the mountain. You see, like, look at that, dude.
There's those people locally.
Is that real?
I don't know.
Do we know if this is real?
I have no idea.
Read some of the hashtags.
Yeah, can we find out if this is real?
I mean, I don't really know if the comments are really reliable.
Yeah, probably not, but because that's what I was saying. Like, is this really real? Because of how.
Yeah, it's so spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like the snow's in the right spot. The rocks are showing perfect.
They would have had to have like a drone here for a long time to get it when the snow was just right.
Or a satellite.
Yeah. Now you have a point there.
I mean,
that's
could
incredible.
Be real, and then they like shopped it to look precisely like that, like shopped a certain snow. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, you have a point there. That wouldn't be hard to do.
Mm.
But dude, I see that and I think like, man, who knows? What if millions of years ago there were giants, and they just fucking fell asleep one day,
right?
And the world grew over.
Wake up, fam. Do not come call
I mean,
my ass.
Yeah, if you look at Moana, you know, apparently that's like a real thought.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what made me think of.
Do you ever see? There's a Disney short. I'm sure you guys haven't seen it. It's this volcano, right? And he's all alone and he's singing this song.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the lady volcano underground, and she hears his song every day, and she grows and grows and grows until she gets all the way up there to hear his song. But by the time this happens, the waters have rised, and it's starting to engulf him, and then she can no longer hears his song, so she starts singing, and he's underwater trying to see her, and they're both volcanoes. And then out of just the love, they mold together, and it's this big, beautiful mountain, volcano, and he's got his arm around her, and she's like rested into him, and it's just like this. It's just like this. You know what I mean? Like that's a common conception. I don't know, man. Giants could have existed. It's something crazy to think about.
Well, there's people. I don't know if they live in Northampton or Florence or whatever, but they did some History Channel discovery thing where they found some basically giant people civilization nearby, like the remains of them. Uh,
like an indigenous tribe?
Yeah, basically giant people though, like
giants.
Yeah.
They were all giants.
Yeah.
Was that the one?
We gotta see this.
Was that the one where they were gonna put in a rotary?
I have no idea.
I think in Florence.
What?
And
this was local?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because they built. So how I met them is they built they have like a masonry company too, and they built like this massive structure, that fountain in front of Cooper's. And I used to work at Cooper's, and that was when they were building it. And we were just like shooting the shit with them one day, and you're like, yeah, they're the giant people finders. I was like, what do you mean they found some giant people?
They were on an expedition, and they found like
bones. Yeah.
Of giants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, how have I not heard this? This is fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, right here. Giants found in America. Giant human skeletons found buried in mounds.
Around the turn of the 19th century, there were hundreds of reports from reputable sources of giant skeletons unearthed from ancient burial mounds across America. Andre the Giant is a known example of a man with superhuman proportions and strength, reaching 7 feet 4. Okay. The extreme rarity of giganticism, roughly 3 to 1 million. That's a huge number. But if you think about it, there should be a lot more because there's fucking 8 billion people.
Well, maybe the genetics is just so rare at this point, and so like bred out that it's
it's even
makes
less.
It more,
okay, here we go.
Old folklore, but yeah.
Mound builders.
So
the Cahokia and Monk's Mounds in Illinois and Missouri are thought to have been built before the arrival of Columbus. The Cahokia Mound is 100 feet tall with a 14-acre base.
So that's the burial site. That's where they found the bodies, I guess. Jim Vieira has made it his mission to explore the mystery behind these mounds and others where there is documentation of unearthed skeletons.
Dude, those were
gigantic proportions. He's the stonemason, so this is the dude. Stonemason by trade, found himself intrigued after finding a plethora of mysterious stone mounds throughout New England. So he found like the burial sites throughout New England.
That's wild, dude. Scroll back up to that image. That looks like it was a lab. They were like studying. They were
underground labs.
Yeah, dude. They were studying them fucking giants. They were trying to They were trying to. I'm being told all this right now from intuition. Okay. They were. Yeah, dude. The normal people captured as many as they could, and they took them to this place because they were trying to get their genetic genome because they were taller, stronger. They're the size of fucking bears.
Warriors.
if you could be a human that could defend yourself hand to hand with a bear, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Said they found skeleton range and length from 7 to 10 feet tall.
That's wild.
And if people want to check this out, it's called A Race of Giants, Our Forbidden History.
This is on Gaia.com. If you would like to set that up, we could
the History Channel.
We could probably post the link in our description below.
Yeah. Now, back to what I was saying, there was a rotary supposed to be put in Florence, in Leeds or something.
Yeah.
And there's ancient artifacts found. I never opened up the article to figure out what they were, but they terminated the project because of what they found.
That's nuts, man.
I mean, there's a lot, there's a lot of history in this area. I mean, if you really think about it, from Native American history, or whoever was possibly here before them, and then where Massachusetts was one of the first places the settlers came from Europe. You know what I mean? It's like it's a lot of mixing and melding of history here. That's kind of interesting.
Breaking news. It just hit my mind. Bro, 10 minutes before I walked in here, breaking news on my phone. Connecticut passes the legalization of recreational marijuana.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Woo! That's awesome.
We're getting there. I mean,
That is awesome.
How many states now?
Oh god,
It's like 15?
It's 14, 15?
Almost all of New England.
Yeah,
at this point. So
dude.
we got Maine.
What, New York's
Vermont.
waiting?
New York's done.
Oh,
They're
they
open,
did it.
yep.
They did
So
it. Yep.
New York's open. We got Connecticut. We got Mass.
Who's left? Vermont?
No, Vermont's legal, but I don't think they have dispensaries like that. It's just like
New Hampshire?
open. Yeah, New Hampshire, I believe, is the last, and then Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
I was gonna say Rhode Island. Yeah.
Hmm.
Man, dude, all
It's
we
crazy.
need, all they need is like PA.
The PA was discussing it as well recently.
Yeah, but all we need is PA, Texas, dude. And
Oh,
Texas is the next time it comes up, it's gonna pass immediately. There's no
Yeah,
doubt.
They need the,
There's
income.
no doubt. There's no doubt. Especially all the comedians and everybody going there, moving into Austin.
Mm.
Dude, Austin alone is gonna turn that over.
Oh yeah.
Alone. Oh,
Yeah, no,
shit.
they'll be one of the biggest.
Yeah, it's gonna
markets
be
on there.
it's gonna be a wild ride, dude. Once Texas hits it and PA, every state's gonna fall. There's gonna be no why would you be the one? Why would you be the few states out?
Yeah, missing out on the bread.
If there's only 20 states in, those are the biggest. There's some of the biggest states. They already got Ohio. It's not recreational yet. It's medical still, but it's gonna pass. They already got it. We already got Ohio, Columbus, or California, fucking all in New England. Like everyone's catching up.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be on the fucking.
And what's
wagon.
awesome is, one of the bigger fears of the industry moving forward is like big cannabis. You know what I mean, like these massive, like maybe tobacco companies or like Amazon or whoever, coming in and taking up the lion's share of the revenue. Or there's a lot of scarcity around these patents for THC and other compounds within the cannabis. But there's been like this revolt within the past like year or two against that. A lot of people are going against the that big cannabis idea and sticking with the culture behind it, because it's a lot of like blood, sweat, and tears that got to the point where like people like me are able to legally work in a medical grade facility without fearing getting arrested and shit. Like, so it's really,
dude,
really awesome in my mind.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel that 100%. If it wasn't for, the laws that we have, I mean, dude, I have access on. I have access to tarmacs. You know what I mean? Schools, MRI rooms. I don't want to say too many places, but yeah, I've been in some places where, you go through, you have to remove. They check all your tools. They log everything that you have on you. You have to sign the paperwork. They scan you, and they literally get your fucking retinal scan and shit. And then you gotta.
You're in the database.
Yeah.
You're on camera the whole time. You know what I mean? There's no phone. You're not allowed to take your phone in with you at all. And if you have a Galaxy watch, you have to disable it. Leave it there. It's stupid. But there's reasons for that.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, look at me. I smoke weed all the time.
Yep.
And I can walk right in there.
Exactly.
Go right out to my car at the end of the day.
It's like, I don't know. It should just be a normal thing. Like, you shouldn't really like define you as a character. You know what I mean? It's
absolutely not. I mean, there's so many studies now that just prove that it benefits you. It's not the weed that makes you lazy. If you're a lazy person, yeah, you're gonna be more lazy. But if you're a go-getter, if you're ambitious, you're going to be inspired and you're going to go at it and get it. You're just going to have a more comfortable way at it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No matter what you're doing, you're going to be more comfortable doing so across the board. And that's shunned
I mean, strands do help.
What?
Strands.
Do you mean the strains?
Strands.
Strands.
Kinds.
It's not like a
Brands.
strand of fucking yarn.
The strings matter, all right?
Yeah, it's strain.
Talking about
All right,
the
sorry,
fucking
strain. I mean, that does help.
Mm. Yeah, well, there's a lot of
Almost like a
science to be
strainer.
looked into that too. It's an interesting world ahead because we're finally at a point where, like, the people who are studying the weed don't have to only study the shit weed that is produced by the United States government, which has like traditionally been around 8% THC. So like all these studies that we've been doing, have been on this shit weed, and now it's like they recently lifted the requirements on that, so now you can.
Oh, they did that here?
In the United States, yeah, they.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now it's no longer only the that shitty 8% THC weed that's being studied. So now we can really understand the compounds because there's a lot to be said between the indica and sativa, and there's really no like chemical particular compound that's different between the two. So it's like there's just a lot to be learned about how these certain chemicals affect us and like why, and it's very interesting.
Yeah, man. So you're telling me, due to regulations from the federal government, right? Federal government?
Oh yeah.
Who it's still illegal.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
So they've been saying you can only study strains up to 8%
Well,
yield.
it's basically the government. It's what they're growing. So they've.
Oh, the government.
Yeah, the
oh,
government.
Dude, you know what's funny? Dude, what we used to say back in the day? Oh, the government.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Shit.
Well, and that's how like G13. Yeah, that's how that strain came about. But yeah, it's like historically they just grow some fucking swag, like because they don't. Yeah, it's so.
So, how? So the fact that like California has done what they've done. Well, I mean, we get shit from other countries. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, but a lot of it comes from California.
So,
but a lot less now. I'm sure.
But I'm saying like anyone can order some seeds.
Oh yeah.
That are way beyond the regulations.
Oh yeah.
And get them here, and then get the information from somebody over there, and then cultivate that here. I mean, that's been happening for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
So now you're just saying it's legal, but it's illegal.
Well, not really. It's like it's like these governmental studies or university studies, like the studies that are. I don't know. It's like.
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
Yeah,
I see the tie.
Yeah,
now.
not like.
I get it.
Homegrower shit.
Okay,
like,
because the universities have been held back dramatically.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. I mean, and they're the most important resource to
Got you. That makes total sense, dude.
Because it's like if you look at a business, it's very expensive for them to like really invest into that type of R&D. You know what I mean? It's like why would they spend $10 million on discovering why weed hits you a certain way when it's like you can have the University of so and so do it, and they get government grants for it. So it's like really.
Yeah, then they're on a budget. So then that would also make sense.
Yeah, exactly. But you gotta. And then you have like 40 different colleges doing it, and it's like collective.
Well, there is a shitty reality as far as like being a professor. Most universities, as part of achieving your tenure, you have to, make sure you keep contracts coming in, make sure you're getting grants, make sure you're putting studies out.
Exactly.
If you're not meeting these requirements, they'll put you right to the side.
Yeah, and this market would offer them a large amount of cash flow to, it would be really beneficial for the United States government. If it was fully federally legalized, it would be very beneficial for them to figure every single thing you can about every single chemical compound that's in this thing, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. Really there's a lot of people have been tending to think that there's some big malicious attack on everything, but what I think is really going on is the ego has been in the way for so long that the people in charge are literally just incompetent. Like,
yeah, that sounds about right.
Bring back Woodstock.
Yeah, for sure, but just fucking step back.
Yeah.
And none of this has to fucking exist the way it does.
Some science-based leaders.
We could
like,
all be just the way things are without all this fucking stress, all this extra shit. Ah, man, I'm baked.
Super.
I was going somewhere good, and I kind of lost it listening to you, and I tried to tap back into it. Couldn't do it. There was more to that thought, but yeah, man.
It's gone now.
Dust in the wind. So what you been into, Jesse?
Unpacking. What do you think I've been into? I go to work, I go home, I unpack, I organize. Finally moved into the new house.
Hell yeah.
Probably like a third of the way there.
Sheesh. It's a lot of work.
There's internet and cable now.
Hey.
Let's hope. Gotta try out the Wi-Fi though.
Try out the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. Well, we gotta fucking take the laptop over there.
Yeah.
Set it up to the Wi-Fi and run a diagnostics.
What do you have here?
Spectrum.
Yeah, but how much? What's your download?
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be 1,000, but you know how they chip.
What?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think mine's it. Oh, dude, mine has to be 1,000.
Yeah, it's whatever it's like whatever their top thing is, because I didn't do the cable.
Yeah, the
like,
top would be 1,000.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at that, but I also on cable, and that got pretty pricey.
Yeah.
So then we were looking at the 800, and then she's like, "Oh, let's try the 400." And I was kind of okay with that because there's not gonna be that many devices.
You think?
Yeah. Well, if you get a mesh extender, you'll be good.
You think, dude?
I think, but even the guy said we can run. Was it an Ether cable?
Ethernet, yeah.
Ethernet just straight up to that room. He said if there's any worries, or if anything, like just call, make another appointment, say you want to just upgrade a little bit. We'll come back out and hook it up.
They have like extenders too that work really well, and they're not too expensive. You know what I mean? Just
those fucking ones you plug into the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
No, those suck.
No, they're good now.
I can't find a good one. We tried 2 at my old place.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll ask my cousin, because my cousin has a really good one. He's in a similar situation you are. They're in like a big ass house out in the Cape.
Yeah.
And his room is like way up in the top, shitty Wi-Fi, and he got a range extender. I think it was Linksys or Netgear is one of the two. But.
Get that info, because we tried 2 at the old place and they just sucked.
Yeah.
They would crash our Wi-Fi more than actually help boost it. I mean, Adam, they were the cheapy ones. I think of $40, maybe $50.
Yeah, no, his is I think with like 100 or 150, something like that. So it's kind of pricey, but for like the return on investment of, you don't have to double your Wi-Fi cost. It's beneficial. And you can always try it out and return it type situation. But
yeah, because also right now, I mean, we don't have any smart TVs hooked up. If anything, we may have one eventually. So there'll be 2 TVs soaking it up. And then whatever this is going to soak up. But I was going to wait to really see how it functioned before I upgrade.
Yeah, exactly. It all just depends really on like location. You know what I mean? It's like just how far away certain devices are. Because,
well, the modem's right in our living room, which you have not seen yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. So
but at least Damien's seen it. So between the living room to where our studio's going to be, it's one of the closer rooms compared to like our bedrooms, like on the other fucking side. Which is where that's probably going to be the farthest we're going to have the Wi-Fi stretch. But yeah, it wouldn't be much to just stretch out a cord from the living room up the stairs into the studio if we need to.
Yeah, it can happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out.
It's not gonna be a biggie. You're putting the modem's in the living room?
Yes.
All right, good then. Oh yeah, we're solid, dude. Solid, dude. Where's the router? In the living room?
Yeah. It's just a modem. Modem router. Like it's just this white box.
Huh. 2 in 1. Interesting.
Maybe, yeah.
You didn't ask him about a second router?
I did, but I would have to call, and he said it really wouldn't be much unless we went up to like the 800.
Well, yeah. I guess for the 400, it'd probably be
Yeah.
2-in-1.
Yeah, I guess so.
Comcast's all about that sleekness, like that fucking.
Yeah, man. You
Xfinity.
could get an aftermarket router, but you would want more than 400.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Even I got my Nighthawk for like 150 or something, and they can go up to 2.8 gigabytes a second. I mean, you have to have the internet for it.
Yeah,
it's
right.
not like a magic thing, but
It'd be really cool to see what it would cost. See if there's any fiber optics around your place.
Just search it up. See if fiber optics is available in South Hadley.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think they're on that side of the river yet.
Check availability. What's the zip?
Shit, I don't know. I just moved there. 010 something something. I was gonna say 7.2. Fuck.
Xfinity, they definitely know high spectrum. It does say, wow, they only have Verizon high speed satellite video.
Yeah,
1,000
no.
megabytes.
Yeah, because it's only their high speed is dookie. Straight
90. I mean, hey, look at all these other. Oh, 25. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Geo,
but that's
DSL,
satellite.
Yeah.
So yeah, fiber optics isn't there yet.
Verizon's.
Xfinity right there.
Yeah, they're cable though.
So.
That's what he has though.
Yeah.
They're not FiOS, but they're just cable.
Yeah, Fibe's probably not in that town yet.
Yeah.
Damn,
we're slacking on that.
Damn.
They got FiOS out in Texas though.
Which is funny because it's right next to a college. You think that would have helped?
Oh yeah, right.
Want to get it in there?
Well, maybe
Isn't
you
it a
should go
private
to the college and tell them.
Yeah,
that.
right.
That or they've been
Send
trying,
lobby.
and Xfinity's been like, oh no,
Hey,
we
man.
own you.
Funds are hard to come by,
Dude, I'm sure they're making a hefty price with that college.
Oh
The
yeah.
amount of internet that's hooked up there.
There's a lot of lobbying in that shit.
For
I mean,
sure.
look at East Hampton and Chicopee, how we are bound by Spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
That's some lobbying shit. That's some town. I don't know, bribing the mayor or some shit. I don't know what you're doing, but
maybe
you got some weird shit going on to be the only cable provider in town.
Yeah, because my girl was like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't know what internet to look up. I'm like, well, you should look up what's available in the town. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, there are certain towns that you can only get certain business with, basically. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, all East Hampton. That's just nothing but Comcast. You can't get anything else.
No.
Yeah, Spectrum.
Yeah, Spectrum, not Comcast.
Oh, okay, sorry, Spectrum.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, if it was Comcast, I'd be happy with it.
Honestly, I can't lie. I can't complain about my internet. It doesn't really ever go out. Yours goes out all the time.
Yeah, I think it's my modem for the most part. Well, it's either the modem or the guy that came out said they kind of cob jobbed the cable thing together.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Oh,
he was like, dude, this thing, I don't know what the hell they did to this wall and how they rigged this thing in, but
yeah, maybe there's a weak wire.
Yeah, he said something about he thinks maybe the rock wall was put basically on top of some shit, on top of the connector in there or whatever, because it's spliced to another. There's another cable port in my bedroom that isn't supposed to really be there that got added in with it. So it's it's either that or the modem, and I haven't really done anything about the modem.
Yeah. Fuck it.
But I should.
One day,
Yep.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
Probably won't be in this place.
No, probably not.
Move on to bigger and better things.
Yes, how's work going? Learn anything new?
Oh yeah, kinda. I mean, I got to do the whole watering system the other day, which is pretty intricate. You know what I mean? It's the whole fucking I don't even remember, total grow system thing. You gotta mix up all the nutrients and shit, and set up the RO water correctly and all that. So it's kind of yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Nice. That's pretty cool, man.
Oh yeah.
once you learn some more about that, you let us know, pal.
Oh yeah,
I'm always interested. Whoa,
that was weird.
was that me?
I don't know.
Yeah. So you guys watch any cool movies or anything lately?
Rick and Morty's
No.
new season, episode 1.
Man, I'm so behind.
I did not see that. Season 5?
Yeah, season 5. And I'm not gonna lie. So I was a little concerned in going, and just so a couple of things. They did the Fortnite collab, which I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, obviously you're trying to appeal to kids. And then they did the thing. It was like they had Summer as the cartoon come on NBA, NBA on TNT with Charles Barkley and Shaq, and it was like this weird thing. And they did like this Wendy's collab. I'm like, all right, hold up. Are they trying to like change towards like appealing more towards kids, like trying to make it like some Adventure Time type shit? Because obviously there's a lot of money for them in doing that. So I kind of went into it with that mindset, but no, it was classic, like
brutal.
Oh, super fucking brutal.
Oh, don't ruin it.
No, I won't. I'll just say one of the best episodes in a long time.
Oh, gotta watch it now. I'm gonna watch it. It's on Hulu?
No, so it was just on YouTube for
no way.
Yeah, available. You just type in the episode. It was on the Adult Swim.
Word.
Yeah, said season premiere. I'm like, is this the real episode? Because they have it behind a paywall. They have the whole 5th season behind a paywall. But this episode, for some reason, was posted. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch.
I wonder if it's still there. Let's take a look.
Can we look it up? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. That's super interesting.
Yeah, I just got internet. I'll try it out when I get home.
Season 5 comes out.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Mort Dinner Rick. Oh, dude, I won't even.
Oh,
I'm not
bro, yeah. Stop. Back out. Back out. Thank you.
But yeah, it was.
I was about to pwn that kid, bro. Saying back out like that, it always just reminds me of MW2.
Oh god. It's funny how everyone sounded the same back then. Like you see clips.
Oh my god!
I swear I've been in that lobby. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. And I'm like, I swear I play with that dude. I swear to God.
Every time.
So I finally watched Rise of the Guardians. Finally.
Yes. What do you think? Give me your reaction.
Oh yeah.
It was actually really good. I liked it. I actually watched it twice.
Yeah.
Plus once with Cameron. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
wait, 3 times total?
I was gonna say,
no, twice. One was Sean and I, and the other time Cameron was there.
Well, you say I watched it twice, and plus once with Cameron.
Sorry, my bad.
I said, damn, big fan.
Yeah, I was like, shit. Big ratings. Yeah, it was a good movie, right?
Yeah.
Dude, did you get that feeling when Santa Claus was explaining to him the gift?
Oh, when he locked him in the room?
Talking about wonder. Did you get a feeling from that? Dude, when I seen that scene, have you seen the movie?
Oh yeah, long time.
In that scene, dude, I got like this amazing, joyous feel. You know, like I was watching it, and I was like probably, oh wait, when did that movie come out? We did this before. I wasn't a child. Let's just say that. I think I definitely had
2011
children
or some shit like that. No, not even 2011.
I don't think so.
2014 some shit.
I can't remember now, but yeah, man. I had a feeling. Did you have a feeling?
Yeah, it just made me feel, warm, good, and happy type of feeling.
I
like just listening to the words. It was just like, wow, that's really wise.
Right.
Like it was spot on.
I really enjoyed the way they did pitch.
I enjoyed the whole movie.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely, but I'm saying the way they did, nightmares, or the concept of a nightmare.
Oh yeah, like how he was taking over Sandman's power in a way.
Yeah.
Twisted it because he was like what I'd done with your sand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the way they called him Pitch. Isn't that what they called him?
Yeah.
Pitch? Yeah, for Pitch Black or something.
Yep.
Pitch. Yeah, that's a good movie. My favorite character, though, hands down, is the Easter Bunny. Right?
Yeah.
Come on, right? I might. Taps the ground.
Or even towards the end when he's actually just a fluffy little cute bunny.
Oh,
and he still has the voice.
Yep.
Yeah, you have both definitely seen this more recently.
Oh my God! Oh,
that's tough.
A little spillage.
damn.
Gotta get a little rag.
Yes, sir. Please
You
do.
all just witnessed.
I have to clear this now because you fucked up.
Party foul.
It's not even my foul, but I can't let my boy, be hanging, leaving fouls out here like this.
Oh shit, I got a 10 though.
Go, 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 go. Suck it in.
Yeah, I get it, bro.
Man, this tapestry's going through quite a bit since it's now become a tablecloth.
Cover.
We'll wash it. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
It'll be fine. It's a
Oh, yeah.
trooper.
Nice.
We'll let our assistant deal with that.
Who's the assistant? We don't have one.
Fake it till you make it, bro.
The cat is the assistant. I'll just sleep on it.
Oh man, yeah. There's been I've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff in the news. Man, I'm stoned. You gotta stop smoking me up like this, man.
Nah.
I come in here with so many aspirations and good ideas, and
Should
then
write them down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got a
Smoke.
notepad.
hold on, man. My phone's down here. All right, hold on a second. I got things
Man,
here.
you're the one to say like, once we're here, we're gonna
I
put our
know,
phones away.
I know. Hold on. Man, I've been seeing some crazy things. Hold on, where is it?
I haven't. 'cause,
Where's
you know,
my shit?
I've-
Me. See, they're unavailable. Is this
I
did I show you? Did I show you guys the wheel, the tire?
Mm.
I've seen a wheel and I've seen a tire.
Yeah, I've seen many wheels and tires.
Go to our go to our Instagram, and then go to my messages. That's pretty wild too.
This right here.
What is this?
Yeah, we can watch this first.
So this is not the wheel.
What the hell?
What was that?
Yeah, rewind it.
It'll replay eventually.
Can you go full screen?
No, not on Insta.
No. You gotta click the screen maybe.
Totally.
Smack that thing. What the hell?
Was that the golf club?
No.
That's,
You'll see it once.
you
You'll
smoked that, bro. Holy shit.
watch it.
What?
Damn.
What?
What are the chances, dude? Like,
Wow. Apparently 100% that day. Holy shit.
yeah,
For
go
that
up.
guy to record
This one here.
for I think I've seen this one.
All right, so for those listening, there is a tire rolling down the lane on the highway, okay? And it's going pretty quick. All right, now it's changing lanes. It's going
Oh,
into the
God.
median. Bounces
Oh.
over on top of the median, okay? Oh, now it's an oncoming traffic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Head on, right into a Jeep.
That sucks.
One more time. Watch that, dude. Watch that impact. Oh my God. You know, it kind of makes you think, like, if karma is real, that person's fucked up for deserving this. Look at this. Done.
Oh, you can hear the tires screeching.
Yeah, you know they're not good, bro.
Oh, definitely not in a Jeep.
You know they're not good at all.
That Jeep shouldn't even be in the fast lane.
You gonna fall apart now?
You gonna watch that a third time, bro?
Honestly, like, what would you do
It's
if you
alright
saw it?
wanted to. I was just
Would you just
curious.
record it,
Just
or would
about
you
that.
fucking
Just
swerve into
kidding,
it?
man. What?
What would you
say?
do? What would you do if you saw a tire going down the highway like that?
Bro, I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, you try to swerve into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm gonna try to nudge it off the road.
Yeah, I've seen so many of those because they typically come from a tractor trailer.
Yeah.
Or even like the mini trailers. I've seen the mini ones pop off, and those things will cruise because they're smaller and light, and they'll pierce right through a windshield.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful, man, because if it gets underneath your car, then you're fucked.
Yeah, I've seen cars flip from that
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Hey, I know airbags work.
Near that fucking thing.
Yeah, but I'd rather not be the one.
True.
I'm pulling over, probably to the opposite lane.
You're on your bike, just start kicking it.
No.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a horrible
Absolutely not.
No, yeah.
Much worse than being in the car and hitting it.
If I had like a pipe or something, I could drive up alongside it though, and like, just like.
Man, I still wouldn't want to do that because if it started doing this and right into your bike.
Yeah, but then you change the trajectory of it, and then it goes over the median like that and claps someone in the Jeep. You know what I mean? It's like it's all fucked up. It's hard to prevent.
Man, that's fucking wild, dude. Tractor trailer drivers, get your fucking shit together.
Yeah, right. Get your tires checked.
Fuck, bro. You should be doing that shit every fucking time.
It's supposed to be the lifeline of America.
Man.
Yeah, there's not a 5-point. They are required to do an inspection before every leave. They're supposed to check like their tire pressures, blah blah blah, a bunch of shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right.
They're supposed to, right?
Yeah. How many of those guys are sitting in the cabin? Yep. Okay, good to go.
I had it looked at last week. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they wonder why they get laid off, you know, because fucking boss calls in. They're like, oh, yeah, you've had like 4 accidents in the past 10 years. Not even accidents,
tires.
Just like mishaps where we've had to bring you a tire or whatever.
Yeah, because if you actually have an accident or something, your license automatically gets pulled.
Yeah, you're toast.
Really?
Well, upon investigation, whether it's his fault or an actual accident.
It sucks that this show is gone now. I've been watching this show. It was on Netflix. Heavy Rescue on the 401 in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, good show, man. It's all about, accidents and shit that happen on the fucking highway, and these guys come in.
Yeah, mainly with the big wreckers.
A bunch of different companies, yeah, and they're picking up semi-trucks and equipment and shit. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's very interesting. You said they took it off Netflix, though?
Yeah, it ended, I think, actually, just yesterday, the 21st.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, what sucks is
that show?
I just found out about it. It was probably like the 7th.
It
came up on the feed. Leaving Netflix soon.
Oh,
like,
no.
What the fuck?
You were in the middle of watching it?
Yeah, I watched most of the first season for sure. But there was like 6 seasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Like there's this one. I think they're on a rotator, and there's like a box truck down an embankment, and the rotator actually ended up getting tipped down into the embankment.
Oh, God.
So then they had to call another company for a double rescue.
I watched in the first season. There's this one guy. He's it's his like first. He got his first rotator, and he's so happy about it, you know. And he got the chance to show off his brand new fucking. He was like, he said it was like $600,000, dude, for this thing. This truck. That fucking big old. That thing was nice.
Is that the episode where he buys it in America, I think?
Yeah.
And upon picking it up, he's checking measurements because they have strict laws. And the back boom was sticking out like a few inches too much. Was it that episode?
I can't say I recall that. It was a Hindi guy. And he was his truck was blue and yellow.
No, this was one of the older, heavier set guys.
This guy, it was just like season 1.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That
Yeah,
Indian guy. He's funny shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good show, man.
But what happened with the dude with the rotator? He was showing off it. Fucked up. The new one.
Oh no, he actually kicked fucking ass with
nice.
this thing, dude. Yeah, and he gained the respect of the just because of the accident. So you remember that video that went viral of the dump truck that was standing all the way up on the highway and it got smashed into the under. You remember that video?
Yeah.
That was literally on season 1. Like
shit.
They were there and got all that. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So while they happened to be shooting season 1 of this show, like episode 2, I think they that's what happened. It's fucking crazy. They caught it all. But this guy is the one who went in, and just because of the way it was smashed into the the overpass and into the concrete below, they had to get 2 wreckers in. So he had to call another company in, and then this guy, the guy who came in, was like, they gave him like an introduction. You probably know him. I can't describe him though, but they gave him an introduction like he was one of the older companies in the area, and he has a lot of respect and whatnot. So he was all like, they had this one scene where he's like, I'm a little nervous to be working with one of the older guys. It's like I really gotta show, I got my things, I can earn their respect. Yeah, they made it happen.
Nice.
By the end of it, you're like, good for this guy.
Oh yeah.
But that was cool. Yeah, it's fucking. I'm sure you could find it somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll pop up.
I only like it because I like destruction. Destruction. The day will come.
Well, before I moved, there's not a new show. It's kind of new, but they have a few seasons. Can't remember the exact name, but it's instead of cops, which everyone knows, it's a camera crew now follow EPA and wildlife rangers. They have one in Texas.
I don't like the idea of the wildlife ranger.
Why?
Because it's going to make those people be dicks.
Nah, they're really cool.
Are they really?
Yeah.
These cool guys out there holding up the law in the woods. They're going to get ratings, huh? No. Bullshit. I know how the fuck it works.
I've always liked interest towards nature and stuff. I even thought about trying.
Listen, no. I love it too. You know I do. But
I've
don't
been booted out of our campsite by EPA twice, and they had nothing but
watch the show. Wait till season 2.
Just move your tent on that side, and we're cool.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Build
it's a show, right?
Yeah,
They're gonna have to spice it up. These guys are gonna have to, be some assholes at some point, right?
Well, yeah, to the criminals.
How many criminals do you think they're really gonna find?
You got your fishing license.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, yeah, there are
14?
Those ones.
Dude, by season 3, they're gonna be finding fucking meth labs and
oh shit.
No, I bet they find that in season 1.
Hopefully
Bet you.
They do find the meth lab.
Have you watched all of season 1?
Possibly, I don't know.
Because
it's only on.
Gentleman's bet.
Are we gonna Google it?
Gentleman's bet that they find
a
meth
let's Google
lab.
it.
What the hell's the name of the show?
It's the one. It's the one in New Hampshire. Something law.
EPA law show.
No.
Okay.
That doesn't help at all.
We're gonna learn about some
Bro,
pesticide
you were worse.
registration.
You're worse than Nadav.
Oh, come
No.
on. How the hell am I supposed to figure out what goddamn show about some EPA law enforcement in New Hampshire?
TV show that follows wildlife rangers.
Netflix.
I don't think
Is
it's
it
on
on there?
Netflix yet.
Oh no.
No, because I was watching on DirecTV, so that's why I don't know if I've seen all of season 1.
Lone Star Law.
That one's in Texas,
Aww.
and there's one.
Watch Leo the Wild. What? No.
There's one in Louisiana, and then the New Hampshire one. Blah blah blah. Northwoods Law, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So what
Run
the fuck are we trying to figure out now?
All right, Northwoods Law.
If they have found a meth lab.
All right, now look up Northwoods Law Meth Lab
Alright, fine.
episode.
Nah, but when they're going after poachers and stuff, that shit gets real. And they do, recover stolen ATVs and stuff.
See.
May not be meth. If anything, they're gonna find moonshine.
What? Oh, yeah. This show's pretty much started in 2017. Oh wow, I'm wrong. Look at this. They haven't got that far yet. How many episodes? How many episodes of season 5? 14 seasons.
No way. That's nuts.
What? They've got nothing on meth? You're kidding. You mean it might... Hold on, what's the ratings? Go down, Jesus. Oh, 7.6. Danger and drama around every bend for Maine's elite game wardens who are who are followed in this series as they navigate the state's rugged terrain during a buzzy and risk-filled hunting season. Interesting.
So trying
It's
to
good,
make sure
eh?
people don't
Yeah.
too much.
Without the Canada accent.
So
Got
no
you, bro.
meth
But-
labs.
Got you.
Well,
We
it
can
also
do
says they're in Maine too, so
Yeah.
New Hampshire, you might find a lot more.
They even work with the Massachusetts State Police sometimes if they're doing some kind of
No
crazy
kidding.
investigation.
We don't even touch.
No, when it comes to hunting,
Why?
'cause-
Well, I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
it's usually only when it comes to hunting.
Yeah.
For whitetail.
They move all around, man.
They work
Got to.
together.
Like mercenaries.
Motherfucking soldiers out there just
Right.
fucking all the time.
Yeah. Making sure those fathers get them
I gotta
sons and
eat. I
fucking
gotta
fishing
fuck.
license.
I gotta eat.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all they're thinking. You realize how many male creatures are out there? Male mammals
Mm.
creatures. You know what I mean? They're just fucking. I gotta eat and I gotta fuck. Every lion ever.
Pretty much, yeah.
Some of them do it like 17
Most
times
male
a day.
cats, I think in
That shit's
general,
wild.
who aren't fixed.
Could you imagine living the life of a lioness?
No, fuck that. Imagine living the life of a squirrel.
Why a squirrel?
You don't remember that episode with Joe? He has like that squirrel expert on, and the female squirrels are only like in heat for like a short period of time. So then it's like all out brawl and war.
Oh, that's wild.
What, the squirrels running trains or something?
Basically.
Yeah, man, they be trying to smash.
Hey,
bro.
yeah, I mean, you gotta get
It's
yours,
fight for the
right?
fittest. You got to defend your genetics.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
it
that's all they
basically
want.
comes
That's all
down
they want to
to.
defend.
Yeah.
You want to talk about racism?
Yeah,
Squirrels
Squirrels
are
are-
racist as fuck. You don't even have the same genetic code as me,
Yeah.
bro.
I find nuts way better than you, bitch.
You see this? You don't have a white hair here. I do. Fuck you.
Another comes in buff as shit. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, man. That's crazy, man. Squirrels are racist.
Yep. You heard it here first.
Oh shit. Man, it's been a good episode.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Real
fucking
good.
tired, man. I gotta shower up. Start hitting the gym, huh? Come on. Let's set something up in your
I'm still unpacking.
I mean, not
You
like
check
right
out.
now, but you know, we gotta set up prospects, bro. We gotta put it out into existence. That way, we have to hold it up. You know what I'm saying? What's up? It's your spot. You know what I mean?
You just
We
want a
gotta-
free gym to come to.
No, sir. I can invest. There's a we need a punching bag. All right. I got the speed bag. You know what I'm saying? Or the focus bag. We need a speed bag. And then we just need a couple bars and some weights. And a table, you know what I mean? A bench. You can get those for $50 now. Ain't shit.
Facebook Marketplace.
Some kettlebells, bro. Some kettlebells.
Oh, here we go.
Cowbell.
Bro, you know how many old people are just getting rid of weights for free?
Probably
Because they're
go to some
just-
tag sales
because
or
it-
estate
yeah.
sales.
They're just heavy and, you know, there's nothing they're going to do.
Yeah.
And they're, you know what I mean, like legit weight.
Yeah, my dad's been slowly getting rid of some of his heavier
Oh,
ones.
hey, does your dad still have that boat for sale?
I think so.
Yeah? Yeah, I got a serious inquirer.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's Christopher Columbus.
Yes, sir. You let me know, man.
All right.
Yeah, for real. Let me know soon.
All he'll probably have to do is put in the seats.
Yeah,
I think
just,
what was left is
bro,
bolt the
just-
seats in, hook up
you-
the steering, fucking clamp the motor in the back because it's basically just like 2 C clamps.
bro, you gotta set it up. Set it up. Let me know. Let me know what he wants for it. What did he say?
I think last time he told me he wanted like 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right. 15. You probably should have said that off air, you piece of shit. Because I mean, I could easily.
Beep.
Oh yeah, people love boats.
Alrighty.
All right, let's end this up.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's been fucking real.
we're doing the best we can. We know there's been some inconsistencies, but there's been a lot of motions, things going on.
What?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's life, you know.
Yes, ma'am. But we're doing the best we can, and it's only getting better. We promise. If you see us a year from now, and this isn't all upgraded, you best believe we will do nut punch challenge.
Oh, God.
All right, right now, hold on.
Whoa, whoa,
Here's
whoa,
how we
whoa.
end this. Here's how we end this.
What's it? What?
Hold on, we gotta set up a challenge. Let's set a goal right now.
Shit.
I want to set a fucking goal.
All right.
Okay.
What is your proposal?
What do you mean? What's my proposal? I'm just saying we got to set up a challenge right now. All right? Help me brew this challenge. Here's the goal.
Far
The
away
goal
from the
is-
nut punch.
The goal is at least 100 views, you know, on a couple episodes or something. Or at least one episode, 100 views. You know what I mean? That's like fucking I've been going crazy on the Instagram, you know, posting on the feed and shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Fucking gotta do all that stuff, like fucking Facebook, motherfucker. You gotta get going on that.
Yeah, I
What's
just
the
got my
challenge?
internet.
Wait, so what's the challenge though?
What's that?
What's the challenge though?
100 views. We gotta set. If
Okay.
we don't
So
get 100 views,
You want
on an
100
episode,
views within what time span?
What did we say
Because
originally?
what would be the goal? We
What-
need it. We need a time.
What was the time for? Oh, within a year.
A year
Yeah, a
for
year.
100 views.
Yeah.
And what are the
I feel like we-
repercussions if it doesn't happen?
That's what I'm saying.
And
Mm.
that's
If we don't do it, all right. So if we do it, there's got to be a good thing, right? Let's go. Let's handle the good thing first. We will. What could we do? What could we do for our fans or the viewers?
Hmm.
What could we do for the people? You know, who gave us all them views? But there's got to be.
we can do an episode of like shout outs.
Mm.
Oh
Like
yeah.
live stream episode maybe.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Go on the IG.
Yeah,
You
or
know what I mean?
Twitch
Just
or something.
fucking set it all up.
Because you know, saw we got a couple comments like saying, suggesting it. You know what I mean? But it's like,
Really? I didn't see any comments.
yeah, on the YouTube or whatever, like a while ago when we first got set up.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Oh, where?
Yeah, go back and look at that.
They,
I
they
thought
said,
so. Something.
they
I
said
thought you
go
were
live.
Something. Yeah. It was like,
we can go look at it. All right, so 100
yeah, no,
views.
Said it'd be cool. You know, like
Yeah, that
to-
would be.
to
Oh,
get do a live episode at some point.
We-
You know,
you ever heard of Rumble?
not since you texted it.
Okay,
this
so
morning.
apparently Rumble is the new YouTube. It's free. It's freedom of speech based.
Mm.
So anything goes. You can as long as it's not, you know, fucked up and blatantly just
Yeah.
making illegal and racist comments, things like that.
Well,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that makes sense.
But right, obviously, but you know what I mean. It is you can put out all your content for free.
And is that video mostly like YouTube, like you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like YouTube. So there's another platform there. Anchor is a podcast platform. So video right there, or I'm sorry, audio, and then SoundCloud, like you said, and we start doing like shorts and clips for IG and shit. Then we're gonna make it happen.
All right, so back to our goal.
Right.
100 views.
100 views.
By the end of this year, or 1 year lapsing like to today? Because we would have like 6 months.
I say by the end of this year.
So by the end of this
year,
makes
it 6 months. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a little.
To have 100 views on one episode.
At least any episode, just to have 100 views on one episode.
Okay, and we'll do
come
some
on,
sort
that's
of record.
reasonable.
Yeah, no, we'll do some sort of recorded challenge or.
Right.
We face our consequences.
And
so
the consequence.
Wait, no, never mind. That's
no.
too
I'm not trying. I'm not trying to like hit nobody in the balls.
No,
That was
You'll
just
have to catch me.
Yeah, no, that was just a.
I was about to dash out here.
That's where I got it.
No,
I got hit way too many times.
No one's getting hit in the balls around here.
All right, consequence.
So what's a good consequence? If we don't do it, then.
I mean, you could put a poll out to the viewers. You know what I mean? Too, and like have them decide the consequence. Possibly, if they're willing, you know what I mean? Come on, someone comment some shit.
All right, if we don't do it, we gotta do an episode naked.
Oh, we'll get
no, that did struck my mind, but I was like, I don't know.
Just joking.
I was thinking of we have to jump in like the swamp shit over there, but we'd probably get
hepatitis.
No,
absolutely not.
How about
fuck that? Let's go
dress up something clowny, not clowns, but just a stupid dress up. Go opposite of naked.
A stupid dress up.
I mean.
Oh yeah, okay. Like get some costumes and come in here
because we'll be sweating our ass off.
No, we'll be over there. We'll have some AC in there, right?
What about if we turn it off? Part of the consequence.
Fuck that.
Well,
no.
It'll still be winter.
No. We're not doing no fucking sauna shit. I'm not doing no sauna shit in a fucking costume, man. No. But yeah, I'm down to do some costume shit.
Yeah, but is that a consequence then? A consequence has to be like almost embarrassing or.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right then. If that's all right, are you good with a costume?
I mean, yeah.
Now here's where the poll comes in. We got to come up with 2 costumes each for each other, and then put those out to the fans. Do the poll.
Oh God.
Like, so for you, I'm going with Fiona from Shrek.
Oh God.
A Fiona costume.
It's messed up.
Now you pick a costume for him.
I'm not good on this on spot.
Just look at him in the a funny costume.
Oh,
what would he look funny as? And you be thinking about one. One
trust
for
me, I am.
Yeah, good.
I fucking am.
Man, I don't freaking know.
Come on, man. Just like any costume, doesn't matter. But it's
Frosty the Snowman.
Frost is no word.
All right, so for Tyler, it's gonna be between Frosty and Fiona. That's funny. And for me, all right. So,
I gotta do this again.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you're dressed
Catwoman.
up as Prince. Oh, okay, but Princess Leia.
Princess Leia.
Yep.
Okay. Shit.
Does not have to be the Jabba the Hutt scene.
Oh, thank God! I wasn't thinking that. All I thought was the white dress
the viewers decide,
and the buns.
Yeah.
No, we're not adding an alter fucking costume design. It's one, the dress. I'll do the buns.
Funny.
All right.
I'll do the buns.
All right.
What'd you say?
Catwoman.
We should write
Catwoman?
this down.
You want me to get spandex, dude? You want me to come in here in spandex with a whip? That's
Don't you already
kinky.
have some?
That's kinky,
Alright, hold
man.
on.
Well, I was actually gonna think in your favor for Marvel, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go DC on his ass.
That's terrible. You should have said Chi-Chi. Or Bulma.
I almost said Bulma for him.
Chi-Chi.
So what were my Fiona?
Fiona.
And Frosty.
Frosty, yeah.
And you were man, I'm high as shit.
Yeah, what am I?
Oh, Princess Leia.
Yeah.
And who?
Catwoman.
Catwoman? That's terrible. All right, so for Jesse, now I got to come up with something for Jesse.
Thank God I don't want to think for myself.
Oh, for you now.
Something embarrassing.
Oh my God. The Cinnamon stick from the Applejack's fucking
What?
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes! That's crazy, bro. Yo, and the other option is the fucking the invisible stick from Ant Life. You remember that one?
Oh, that's not
Yes. Yes, dude. No, you gotta show me the original. That's terrible.
Sure.
This dude right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Come on.
What the hell, Google? You bastards. Can't give us a full size.
Yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
You can totally pull that.
Yeah, you just gotta get the rest of them on
Jacks, man.
You gotta get some brown clothing, you know.
That's
Be
awesome, dude. That is so cool.
Damn, had to do Wiz Khalifa like that.
Wow.
All right, and then what was the other one you said? The invisible ant or invisible?
Nah,
what was his name? The stick.
Yeah.
The stick guy from Ant Life. Stick guy from.
Oh, Slim.
Slim. Yes, dude.
Fuck.
Yes.
Terrible pictures,
What is he? A flea?
man. He's something.
There's your two options.
Oh, he's a cinnamon brown stick insect.
Wow.
So cinnamon or cinnamon?
Y'all better get those 100 views.
Hell yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
That's a good choice. Those are both, yeah, man.
We got
I
some
could
good ones.
see you
I
doing
feel
that.
like I'm probably gonna
No,
do
yeah,
Fiona.
you honestly, I wouldn't have thought of that without your suggestion.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you killed it, dude.
Well, I think they're gonna pick Fiona for me too. I think I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah, you're Fiona, bro. You already know.
Be arguing about my swamp.
Wait, who am I again?
Princess Leia or Catwoman? It's tough.
Yeah, I feel it's gonna be Catwoman. I don't know.
Really? I was thinking Princess Leia. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people are gonna want to see the buns.
Yeah, I think so.
The buns with the beard.
No, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
That's gonna be annoying with the headphones.
Oh yeah, I'll have to wear them like tucked under or something.
Yeah.
Or
Make the
Yeah, like
headphones
this.
the buns.
hey, now you're thinking, Jimmy.
All right. Where the fuck is?
All right, we gotta end it on this. It's already 5:40.
Alright. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Super late.
Well,
Later.
it's been real.
Awesome. See ya.
Unirrelevant.